Alright, so we left off in the middle of the siege of Paradise. There's been a lot of combat with the Steel Garrote, which honestly isn't too far from the normal. There we go. Take out the wizard.
Nicely done.
Take out the sorcerer. Nice. I always appreciate that it doesn't take any stamina to do a finisher. Got him. Just golf swinged him.
I was worried for a second.
Oh, you don't have to be. Oh, hello, lady. Liviana.
What exactly do you think you're doing?
Liviana, don't you ever take a break?
You nearly died in my clinic. Correction, you did die. And now look at you, fighting the Steel Garrote. What have you got to say for yourself?
Nice to see you too, Liviana. Sorry, Liviana, I promise to be careful. I liberated an imprisoned god and can take care of myself. We'll go with one.
Well, at least you're alive. Try and keep it that way. Kai, is this your doing?
Come on. I couldn't have kept him out of the action if I wanted to.
Yeah,
I knew you were a bad influence.
Yeah,
We can
also
approach
fair.
as best we can, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. War is a damn bloody mess.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that the truth? Anything I can do to help?
Yeah, stop the fighting. I can't say I approve of you leaping into the fray, but it's always nice catching up with a former patient. Wait a second. Jada? Jada Castell? What are you doing in the middle of this?
Surviving. It's good to see you, Liviana. Unfortunately, we're on a tight schedule. Do you need anything? Money? Supplies?
Once this is over, I could always use another pair of hands at the clinic. The invitation's still open.
Thank you, but I've decided to tough it out as an animancer. On my own terms.
Fair enough.
Can you manage without me?
Are you kidding? I'm happy for you. Besides, I've got Chico on bandage duty. I just wanted you to know there's a place here whenever you want it. Gods be with you, Envoy. For my sake, try not to die a second time.
Nah.
Come on. You know this. You practiced with Uncle Capo 100 times. Tight?
A grenade prayer.
Not too tight. You don't want to cut off the blood flow.
Alright. That is... There we go. Wanted to pick it up. Me see loot, me grab loot. Simple as that. Was that Dream Scourge or something? Gonna help these guys. There we go. Wonder if my heal is helping these guys too. You get off the healer. There we go. Got him. I think you two bit off a bit more than you can. Holy cow, what are you? That is a big mag folk. Holy cow. Is that the only one?
Stay down.
No time to waste.
That is a huge mag folk. Am I gonna get to fight that? That'll be cool. I kind of hope I do.
America demands your submission. Stand against her and fall.
That's Ludwig ahead. Lead on. I'm with you to the end.
Then
So, you survived the garden.
Aw.
Did you come all this way just to try your luck again? To kill me more efficiently than last time?
Possibly. I know how to break you now. You died twice by my count. Maybe the third time's the charm.
You'll get your chance.
Then what are you waiting for?
Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand.
Her order wields sharp steel. She must set down her blade.
Ah, yes. Order through enslavement. Good job. Good job, lady. Other lands will unite and remain free. There's nothing you can do about it.
You can tell Wodaka yourself once we've sent you back to the wheel.
Don't insult my intelligence or my commitment to the cause. Treaties can be burned. The hands which shook over whatever deal you struck can be lopped off at the wrist. As for you, Sapadal's chains are broken, which means your soul is in their grasp. I don't know how deeply you've been compromised, Envoy. And if I don't know, then I cannot suffer you to live.
Stop it all is under my control. Sounds like you've already made up your mind about me. As usual, you're leaping to conclusions about something you barely understand.
Do not patronize me. I have every right to put down a threat to the Empire. Steel yourself, Envoy. Make this a fight to remember, even in death.
We would not welcome her death. There is still ample shade for her beneath our tree.
I won't fight you, Ludwig. I don't need to.
You will. You must. You have no choice. Face me and die with honor, or fall to your knees and die as a coward. How you die doesn't matter, but you will die. Every vestige of Sapadal must be wiped from this earth. The burned queen demands it.
We are a challenge to her authority. She is afraid of what we mean.
Boudica doesn't frighten me, and neither do you.
Pathetic. You believe this is about fear? Power, Envoy. Here, now, and in every time, power is the wheel that turns the world. And beyond the living lands, the burned queen reigns above all.
Ah, I wish I had one more point of intellect. Can't listen to one more second of your ravings.
Finally! Give me the clarity I require. Give me proof of her devotion to me. Farewell, Envoy.
Sorry, but I don't think it's going to go the way that you want.
Back this time. Prepare yourself for the next world.
Let's finish this. Together.
once I'm done killing you, your god of flame.
We are every seed in the soil. We will always grow.
Prepare. No port.
Hey, ma'am. I like how fire accumulation is hurting her. Nice.
Wodica, queen among queens, send me your aid.
Oh, she heals back up. Ow. Ow. Let's see here. I'm gonna just keep adding on status effects. Oh, unfortunate. Nice. Ouch. Good try, though. Ow. And... Me too. Ow. Ow. Ooh. Perfect. A finisher for the kill. Oh.
Help me one last time. Raw. Ethic worth it. Raw.
Isa.
Definitely need to take out these mag bulk posts. Oh. He's frozen. Oh, you've got more friends. There we go.
Where are you? No! Don't abandon me now!
You got one more in there. Nice. And this is why I have a crap load of these potions. There we go.
Wherever Ludwine is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's
Yeah.
done for, but we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together.
Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Unraveled at last. We no longer feel her wire against our flesh. We are free always. We are free forever.
Wait. Don't tell me.
Silence falls over Paradise, as
That's
the
it?
city is holding its breath. Then you hear it, the ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners, and cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. You feel Sapadal close to your thoughts, stirring with interest. The god of the living lands is observing this moment, unfettered by confusion or fear. For the first time in centuries, they understand. The Paradise militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next, you have won their confidence. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The dream scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the plague came from a power beyond mortal understanding, and how it is finally at peace. Thanks to you, the living lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values. The Empire withdraws. The frontier remains wild, but not for long. Paradise's rebels cannot accept your version of independence. After the assassin Egwolf died in custody, only a few of his people ally themselves with the United Settlements. To them, you will always be the oppressor. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership blossoms into a bond of trust. Through shared adversity, they find common ground. The ashes of Fior Messiverno continue to smolder. Scavengers avoid the ruins, fearful of spirits unleashed by animancy gone awry. The once promising city is nothing but a cautionary tale. For the people of Shatterscarp, independence is bittersweet. Those who cannot withstand the grief inflicted by Ringgrim's spell leave the settlements, vanishing into the wilderness. Those who remain find themselves forced to cooperate with others, often begrudgingly. With so many dead, the need to stave off hunger outweighs any distaste for certain trading partners. With Solace Keep destroyed, the Pargrunen take their first steps into a world their ancestors once roamed at will. For some, this is the adventure of a lifetime. For others, the new freedom is terrifying, and they rush to build fledgling settlements. Kostya spends his days on the road, establishing trade routes. It is a hard life, bereft of the luxuries he once dreamed of. But there is promise. For the first time in many years, Kai feels an agreeable restlessness. Not to flee, not to drift, but to venture. He visits the distant shores Tama told him about, and savors the modern marvels, ancient wonders, and breathtaking expanses he beholds. His heart swells, not with grief, but with awe. There is so much to discover, and he will spend his years chasing all of the joy and beauty the world has to offer him. With many of his anxieties and lifelong fears addressed, Marius now feels very differently than he did when he first met the envoy. Still far more comfortable in the wilds than among people, he nonetheless finds that his worries about the unknown were merely self-protection against the traumas of his childhood. Armed with this knowledge, he finds himself more capable of living in civilization, and far less fearful of his home in Galawain's tusks. With Solace gone, however, Marius never has a chance to reconcile with his people. Outside of a few travelers here and there, his connection with the Wardens is completely lost. Giada continues to improve as an animancer. She dedicates her work to the spiritual health of the living lands, nurturing instead of exploiting. Others follow her example, seeking her tutelage from lands far and wide. In the years to come, rumors spread of a secret society gathering in the wilderness, where animancers work in harmony with nature. The dream of Fiormes Iverno lives on in her. No longer under the threat of imminent death, Yardsley returns to the Animancers. Reunited with her beloved Quilici, she helps him and the Animancers as they put their lives together after the attack on Fiormes Iverno. Eventually, she even has something nice to say to Vidaro. As the days pass in contentment and relative peace, Yardsley is struck by the persistent feeling that something is missing. Though she still devotes herself to her studies of both the arcane and the godless, the restlessness never goes away. Freed from torment for the first time in centuries, Sopadal turns their prodigious curiosity to the people that shaped them. They observe the ways their people live, and they think deeply about what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon, the rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them. Instead, they come to you with questions. They want to understand. After a time, they begin tentatively to garden. Where they can, they improve the lives of Kith, and the suffering that troubled them is reduced, if never fully eradicated. Their grief compels them to love, and they love unreservedly, with the power of a god. Sopadal pours a fragment of their power into the statue they claimed from the temple of Aethys. Newly embodied, they roam the living lands and learn to experience the world as Kith do. Their first attempts at locomotion are clumsy, and a stand of innocent trees is violently returned to the wheel. But as their confidence grows, so does their grace, Soon, they are bounding across the plains of eastern Dawnshore, leaping the river gorge in Emerald Stair, scaling the shark's teeth of Shatterscarp, and fearlessly wading into the Tusk's acid sea. When they break, they come to you to put them back together. And in time, they learn to fix themselves. They wander far afield. You see less of them. But they are never far from your thoughts. And on the rare occasion they return, they always bring you something beautiful and strange. The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
Oh, that's it. Well then. A good game all in all. Really enjoyed Avowed. It's really that RPG that's right up my alley. Like this game, things like things of this nature and this like play style are honestly what I really like. It was this. I like Baldur's Gate, but it's a different play style. What else? There's another game that comes to mind, but I can't remember the name. But yeah, I would definitely love to play more games like this. This is my type of combat kind of game, you know? I mean, like, there were times whenever I would fight off more than I can chew. Didn't happen very often because it was... The magic is actually really strong in this game, honestly. And if I do another run, I'd probably end up doing, like, some kind of tank build, like some kind of melee build. No, maybe a ranger. Yeah, probably a ranger, like a gun or a bow build. I did try the, that last, what was it called? The last, that arquebus that I had. I didn't really use it very much at the end there after I got Battle Trance. I just really didn't need it. That Battle Trance, though, ooh, that just sealed the run for me. Every heavy attack healing me a decent amount. Holy cow, that was really good. I really loved the voice acting. Everything that everyone said was voice acted. Like, genuinely, it was so good. I really love games that are like this. There was a lot of thought and work put into this game, and I really liked that. Really love games that have a lot of art and, you know, detail put into them, like this, Breath of the Wild. Most of the Zelda games, literally all the Zelda games, have just that spark of just, like, game design enjoyment. Like, I feel like they enjoyed making this game. I feel like they enjoyed making all of the Zelda games. There's a lot of games out there that I feel like the developers really enjoyed making. And honestly, this is one of them. It really felt like the developers enjoyed making this game. Felt like a good game. I mean, it had its moments, it had its buggy moments, but not very often. It had some... I don't remember really getting upset with this game. I got upset with my computer because it's an older model and really couldn't handle this at its best. I wish I could run this game at its best. That would be nice to come back after I get a PC upgrade and play this game at its best and do a different run through. Maybe do a different aspect, a different kind of viewpoint. Try to do different choices that I did than this time around. That might be hard because some of those choices I made from heart, like I didn't really follow a character like I would in, like, if I was playing D&D. That might be something that I gotta try, is try and follow a character and, like, go from there. Like, just kind of create how that character would react. Not how I personally would react, but, you know, how that character, that made-up character, or, you know, something you would do in D&D. All in all, good game. I've never actually looked up if Obsidian did any other games. I think. No, I don't think I ever looked it up. But if they do have other games, Let me look it up. Okay. City and Entertainment. Oh, they do have other games. Wait. They did Age of Empires? Nah. No, they did. Oh, they helped the Master Chief Collection. Okay. Huh. Oh, no, wait, this is Xbox Studios. Okay, never mind. I was looking on Steam. Let me look it up on Google, see if they did anything else. City and Entertainment. The developer of Star Wars... Oh, hang on. Oh, shoot. Grounded 2, The Outer Worlds 2, Avowed, Pentiment, Grounded, and The Outer Worlds. Huh. Crazy. They have a full list here. Grounded 2, The Outer Worlds 2, Avowed, Pentiment, Grounded, The Outer Worlds, Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Oh! Tyranny, Pathfinder Adventures, Armored Warfare, Pillars of Eternity, South Park, The Stick of Truth, Dungeon Siege 3, Fallout New Vegas, Alpha Protocol. Are these? From the galaxy far, far away to the unknown of the backyard, Obsidian Entertainment has built worlds and stories to entertain our fans for over 15 years. Yeah. Either they made these, they developed these, or they just had a part in it. Neverwinter Nights 2, Star Wars Knights, the Old Republic, Sith Lords. That is interesting, though. I might have to look into Pillars of Eternity and Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire, because I'm pretty sure those are before Avowed. I might have to look up the rest of the games in this series, because that would be fun. It was a really good game design too, honestly. I may have said that already, but I really enjoyed this game. If they have other games in this series, like as a series, oh, they do. Hang on. Avowed is an action role-playing game that can be played from both first-person and third-person views. Look at the... Although not a fully open-world game, Avowed includes several... As players explore the world, they will interact with various non-playable characters. Like in the Outer Worlds, dialogue choices allow players... Avowed takes place in Living Lands, a diverse region within the world of Aora. Living Lands features... I swear I saw something else. Development... Okay, so the Pillars of Eternity is the setting of it. Role-playing video game developed by Obsidian Entertainment and published by Paradox Interactive. The game is a spiritual successor to the Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale series, along with Planescape Torment. Obsidian started a crowdfunding campaign on Kickstarter for it in September 2012, raising over 4 million USD. The game uses the Unity engine, yeah. Yeah, the game takes place in the fantasy world of Aora, mainly inside the nation of Dealwood. The infants in the Dealwood are plagued by a recent phenomenon in which they become hollowborn upon birth, meaning they are born with no soul. During the beginning of the game, the protagonist experiences an awakening of power due to a disastrous supernatural event. Discovering they are a watcher, a person who can see past lives and interact with souls. The objective of the game is to find out what caused their awakening and how to solve the hollowborn problem. Huh. Games set in the same shared universe as the Pillars of Eternity games, Avowed, was announced. I might have to play two-part expansion pack, The White March, was released, respectively. A sequel, Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, was released in May 2018. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try Pillars of Eternity. Never heard of it. I'm surprised. Yeah, that's on the list of games to play eventually. Might not be immediately after Avowed, but I will most certainly be playing it. It looks like the credits are going on for quite a while. There's a lot in this game. This game was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Like, I mean, not so much longer than I thought it was going to be. Whenever I did the season 1 finale, I thought it was going to be like 30 more episodes. I didn't think it'd only be 13 more episodes, but I mean, still, it was long enough that I didn't like do one episode and then find the ending. That final fight, though, I really feel like, I don't know, it was a dragged on kind of fight, you know what I mean? Like, I respect it, I respect multiple phase bosses, but like, I feel like we could have had a bit more there. Like, I wanted to fight one of those big magfolk. I wanted to do some like Shadow of the Colossus kind of good game. I should try that one. I remember watching it, never played it myself. But anyways, I wanted like a big boss fight, like big creature, kind of like Shadow of the Colossus kind of feel to it. That would have been so fun. God of War is another game that I should play. Like the whole series, I should eventually try playing. There's so many games. There's so many combat games that I want to try playing. My forte is in like relaxed games, kind of like Stardew Valley or the Shrines part of Breath of the Wild or puzzle games like that. You know what I mean? But I have been trying to do the combat games so that I get not necessarily, I don't know, probably better at them, but I don't necessarily make it my only style. But I mean, right now, until like YouTube or content creating and Twitch picks up and becomes an actual good source of revenue, I can't really do heavy editing type of games like how Stardew Valley or anything like that would take. I could probably play littler games like Slime Rancher or something like that. I really enjoy those little games like Slime Rancher and just indie games like that. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot more. I wanna do like games from all over, from basically all platforms. I would like to eventually get like an Xbox or something and do like the Fable games. That would be so fun. Like, I don't want that to be the only reason why I get an Xbox or an Xbox 360 or something like that. My brother does has an Xbox One. I could probably borrow that off of him sometime. I don't know, but hey, when it comes around to it, I'll probably, I'm not sure what game I'll end up playing next, but this is the series finale of this. Like I said, I'll probably will come back to it, but it'll be hard for me. I'll have to like really play up the like D&D aspect of like being a different character, being the character, like trying to fully immerse myself and make the decisions that that character that I'm trying to portray would make. This playthrough was more of like me, how I would personally feel. In loving memory of Terry Hess. Oh. How nice of them to put that at the end. I do enjoy that. I really appreciate games that do that for like their team members or anybody that was on the development team that might not have been able to make it to the end of the development of a game. That's always tragic, you know? Especially whenever it's, you know, game developers that are like a really big, heavy influence into a game. Yeah, I would really like to... Fable, that's the Fable series, like I was saying earlier. I would really love that one because that is like up the alley of this game, this combat style. But, hope you enjoyed the series. If you did, leave a like on the episode and, you know, watch the rest of the series if you haven't already. And if you made it this far and you haven't subscribed already, or if you're new to the channel, be sure to, you know, subscribe and do all the YouTube things. And with all that said, have a good one. Goodbye.